Welcome to another building video. Today I am trying to be a little bit different to my normal building videos. I'm gonna be talking, which is it's a little bit scary for me because I feel like I talk a bit too much. We've actually started a new SMP on the Planet Sentients. Guys, leave a comment down below. What should we call ourselves? We've been brainstorming, but we haven't figured out something that really sticks. But yeah, we started a new survival multiplayer, and I wanted to sort of branch off and be different to the stuff I normally do. If you saw my latest building video, you would have seen I built I kind of copied someone else's build, a medieval style sort of house, and that's the type of style that I really enjoy building in. In the last SMP, I kind of really seem to stick to it. I don't really go out of my comfort zone, do anything other than things on the ground. So I was thinking, why not do that, but bring them up? So today, these are my inspo pictures. This is a pin by this person. Eli King uploaded this, and I think they're really cool. I really enjoyed the way that this came out. This sort of floating island, floating Venice. This was also a build that I did from a reference image, and I've been craving something like this with the cool like dangly bits and the hanging and the like decaying of the bottoms of these. The only thing that I didn't like was how little effort I put into the floating islands. So I want to expand my ability in terrain, because I feel like I really lack when it comes to terrain stuff. Builds I'm pretty okay with, I want to say. Like, I'm not the worst person to have built in Minecraft, but I think I have a long way to go. I've only been building for about a year now, and I think I've made great progress, this being the base point. This is the very first solo build that I did, and I will never shut up about it. Yeah, but no, this is the first build that I ever did that didn't include me immediately copying block by block someone else on Pinterest. And I really like it. I think it's very pretty, and I want to keep the good vibes going. I also like this, the floating like boats and stuff, and like this part of the bridge, and like just the everything. The only thing I think I can work on is these themselves. So, oh my god, I mentioned the new SMP. I didn't even tell you why I mentioned it. I want to plan out the base that I want to do for it. So I normally plan out stuff. This I planned out. This was for Foreskin SMP. Don't ask why it's named that. If you haven't watched some of my episodes, go watch them. Harry has some good episodes on there as well. But this was for Foreskin, so this was for Frankie and Harry's Island. Foreskin. This was a different thing. This was also, I was gonna build this in Foreskin, but I never had the chance to before we ditched. And then, in, Jobless, I built, obviously, this, but I never really had a main base. I had a hobbit hole, and that was it. I think this time around, I need to lock in and actually build myself a base, because I can't just live in the ground like last time. We are going to really just try our hardest and try to earn the right to have the Bob the Builder JigglyJoy skin, because I feel like I've been lacking lately. But yeah, let's just shut up. I've already been recording and talking for 6 minutes now, so let's just shut up and cue the time-lapse, because it's gonna be a time-lapse and not a montage, because I know I'm not gonna edit this if I make it difficult for myself, so go. forgot to hit record when I finished this, but basically I have Lightmatica. This is something that I bought off someone else. I completely forgot who. But I think honestly for now, since it's such a, it's a pretty big build, I might just leave it. Also something I try to achieve with all of my builds is to make them look good from 360 degrees. Like, I don't want to be running or flying past it and then looking at it and it's got an ugly angle to it. Like, I want every single aspect of this to look good from every single angle. But this is the first island. I'll stop moving so you guys can get a good view of it. This is with shaders, without shaders, and I honestly don't think it looks bad without shaders either. That's a bit of terrain that I tried doing as well, so we're just gonna ignore that. That was for a different video. So the goal from here is to obviously make sort of a pop. I want to have it curving. I don't know if I want to have it sort of parkour-y though, because I feel like a few people aren't too good at parkour, but with the way that this is, it's on a diagonal. I might have to do the floating rocks. So we're just gonna cut to another time lapse of me building a second island. Somewhere over here, or I'll build it over here probably, and then I'll move it to a place that I think it would look good at. But yeah, for a first try at island terrain, I want to say this isn't horrible. It's definitely not the best terrain I've ever seen. I will get to the detailing portion after I do the base. So, cut to another time lapse. You guys love my videos, right? Okay, so I built the second island, and I built a couple of these other ones as well, just to sort of help myself, because I'm really starting to lose motivation for this, because I don't like the way it's looking. But we're gonna power through, we're gonna move on. I think what I want to do is to actually be able to jump from here onto there, and just have one little island. So, I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. We're actually just gonna select this one. Cut. And I have the magic select on any, and since these are floating, it doesn't really matter. It's quite easy. Maybe I just need a little bit of help. I kind of like where it was before. I kind of just want to move it to be this way, though. Okay, I think that's pretty okay. It's a bit too close to this, so maybe that's just too close in general. Let's just move it. I want, like, a single block. And then this is... okay. But now the thing is, I have to make sort of diagonal bridges, and with this, I wanted it to be... like these. Honestly, I might just copy this. I realize I can. They're kind of connecting. You know what, we'll keep that one here. This one's got a little bit more of a curve to it, so I might just like that. You know what I mean? That looks kind of cool, I guess. actually hate that. I'm actually kind of starting to like it now that I'm doing the little things such as this and the little jumping blocks. And then this is where we're gonna have our... I don't know if I want to farm or if I want to do an even bigger platform and then put my house, like, maybe over here. But then I have to figure out how I'm gonna get from here all the way to there. I think for now, just for the starter base, we're going to...
Yeah, I so agree with the starter base. Yeah. I love you.
You hate me. So it's the next day. This is where we left off, and I have decided this platform, this thing, also I added this cute little ladder. This is too small for a house, so I'm just gonna turn this into a little bit of farmland, and then we'll do another big island here, and I kind of want to put like a little nether portal, maybe tree right there. We're gonna time lapse and see where I get with this, because I'm... Okay, this is kind of starting to come together now. I added this is the top view. It's kind of even. I want to keep it like once, so that it's all evened out, so like one side isn't like heavier than the other, if you know what I mean. But even from like, I think this is probably my favorite angle. This is the angle I want everyone viewing it from. But it doesn't look too bad from all the other angles as well. Like, it doesn't look horrendous. This one's a pretty okay angle as well, but yeah, so far I'm really liking the way this is turning out. Let's see, without shaders, pretty much the same deal. Something new that I tried with these is completely, like, basically stripping them down so much to the point they're breaking off. I think it makes it look a lot better. This is what I envisioned for it to look like. You know, having it sort of falling apart like that. Even this one looks really cool. It looks like it's got its own little island. But yeah, and then I also did these and a little ladder going up to this area, which I'll probably have like a nether portal at or something, and then we're gonna do a little bridge going across from here onto the main place where I'm gonna have my house. I want to have the stairs go up this area here and then lead up to the actual house. We could honestly even go a block higher. Okay, now we have to sort of do the stairs. Are we seeing the vision? We're gonna have the house here. Obviously this is a pretty small area, but we're gonna make it #work. Let's do the bridge. I think before we start decorating on all the other stuff, we're gonna finish off the bridge. And honestly, I'm starting to get sick of having to explain my thought process, so I'm just gonna let the rest of it play out, and then when we get to the house, I'll stop. By the rest of it, I mean, like, other things, as if... I'm gonna be so honest, I have no idea what type of house I want to build for this. I am at a loss. I kind of want to stick to the medieval style that I'm known to be quite okay at. I actually don't think I have any medieval builds, but, this one was pretty okay, so was this one. The only problem is they're all unfurnished, so I want to have something small enough so I'm able to somewhat furnish it. Like, obviously, this would be the goal, just to have like you know what I mean? So I'm trying to build it on this, but at the same time the shape of it is a bit too awkward for me to try and figure out, because I honestly want it to be more than just I want it to be more than that. You know what I mean? Maybe we can put a little something here, but at the same time, I kind of want it to extend out. But I don't know how to do that. Well, I do, but like I don't know how to do it but make it look good. So you're gonna see me struggle a lot in this next clip of me building. Or honestly, let's just transition. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it has been 4 days since I started this project. Why do I fly like that? Okay, we're ignoring it. But I finished the house. I did not record any of this because I did it in like little spans of like bursts of energy. But I did the house. I got it from this here image on Pinterest. And then we also did this. I got it from another thing on Pinterest. I just copied this top part though. The rest of it is me. It is very tiny inside. I don't know what I'm gonna store in here. That should all be gone actually. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna store in here. I'll figure it out eventually. How many times have I said that? I don't know. And then we also have this tree from a schematic that I bought off someone from Patreon, and another one. I bought these so long ago, I could not tell you who I got them from. But they're absolutely stunning and I love them and I want more of them. So whoever, if you guys know who made this, please comment down below so I can steal their designs and put them in my work. We're gonna click this. And then we're also gonna click fucking, I don't know, this. And turn our shaders off. And we see we have a big box right here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to edit this area to take up all of these blocks here. I believe that's the top. It's very difficult to see what I'm exactly doing. We'll just go around every single side after this. Awesome! So, now what we're gonna do is, using Lightmatica Area Editor, save this schematic as starter base for jobless part 2. save that schematic, and then we're going to shrink that down and finish up in the creative world. I will see you guys in Jobless. Hi, it's editing me here, editing JigglyJoy. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I know I said I'll see you in the survival world. I'm not doing that. It's gonna take me forever to actually build it in the survival SMP. But we are just going to finish it. I'm so sorry, you guys. Sorry for not posting for a couple of weeks. I have been busy. If you didn't know, I actually have a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week. Of course, I love my job, but I would like to make this my job. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, like, smash your keyboard, share it to your family group chat, get this out there, because I would really like to make this my job. And I know you hear that from a lot of new Minecraft creators, but I really do enjoy building in Minecraft and making content for you guys to enjoy. And I know everyone else in the SMP also would love to do that instead of working shitty fast food jobs and stuff like that. But all that said, please comment down below, subscribe, all the things that I said before, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!